Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Cougar 19.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Here we go, here we go. Nick Warrior, 70. Go.
To throw is Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Come on.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he will have a Steelers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. The Steelers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
On first down, here's Judkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Rambo 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Here's Sanders. To the sideline and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt. Now that he was hurt. For Miami stretch. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
180! Hey, 133! King!
Throwing, Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Pistol.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. When you look at this defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
60, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's going to have the first down and then some. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Mayfield off the play fake. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
20! Pistol. Point it right.
Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Steelers 7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Sanders. Setting up a screen for Judkins. Breaks through the contact. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's good.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Play action. It's Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 26-yard line.
Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Steelers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he's got Egbuka. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
60 bucks.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Shedeur. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
20 right, 180. What's up?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Steelers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second and 10.
Deputy! Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 9. Warriors 70. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Sanders. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That sign is complete on the diving effort. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
7 o'clock, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw again, here is Sanders. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Sanders. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Cougar 19, ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert. Pistol. Watch out.
Mayfield looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Mike Evans, 44 yards. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Steelers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. From the gun, Mayfield going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield now. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running the toss to Irvin. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First carry for Rashad White. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
They're on 37-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
No.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bronco 19 Light. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Sanders. Flush to his right. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Cowboy 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mayfield on play action. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Baker going to give it to Irvin. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Set. 180. Real. Alert. Regular.
Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready. ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
65,
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Hurt. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Big Lion.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Sanders going to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Alert, alert, alert. Good. 180. Real. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Now Mayfield. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Sanders to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And this will be taken at the 13. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
It's a gain of 35.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Fighting through, he's got space. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Real. Watch.
Mayfield to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now he'll throw it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Good. 180.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
King. What's that?
Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Steelers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Runs over it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Hey, check that. Ready, check that.
They'll give it to Jim. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And then this ball picked up by the offense. Well, here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Quinshon Judkins, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Steelers 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
20 right, 20, 180. Alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. Hey, alert 33. One time.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing, Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Trap 50, trap 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Sanders. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Panther 11. Broncos 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bucs, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.